All right, so I was at work, and I don't know if you saw the thumbnail coming into here. Should have posted those. Should have posted my two videos real quick first. I didn't. Um, Dang it! Now that I think about that, I should have posted the dang things. But I had a couple of cool videos at my work. There was a line pushing through. Actually, had the whole changing green and had a little bit of a lift to everything. There wasn't a whole lot of rotation. A little bit, not much. So this same storm cell that pushed through, it was about to turn into something, and then pretty much within like maybe a half a mile, it just all sucked up into everything else and just turned into a bunch of rain. So I decided, since I was leaving work anyway, why not go find it? Go find that cloud that was almost something. So that's what I'm doing. Chasing it down. Uh, and this is the back end of it, of the front line of it. So I would guess I'll probably drive through it within the next 30 minutes. See what the other side looks like. There's a sign that flew down right there. I don't know if that was from probably last week and a half ago storm. Probably blew that sign over. You probably couldn't see it. For some reason, very blurry. It was good. That's the other day when I was taking video, but I don't know if it's because I went through studio. The camera, I would think the camera would be different, but I don't know. It's very blurry. That sucks. Uh, I'm sorry about that. But not that I can do much about it. Um, it's just trying to focus on the raindrops on the windshield, unfortunately. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, it's so blurry, but it's there's quite a lot of rain on the road. Just started to get a little bit windy. Uh, I almost feel that it's more rain on the road than it is wind. It's pretty wind. I feel it now. I can see it blowing. You probably can't see it blowing, but it's blowing sideways pretty good. It's hard for me to. I'm staying in the left lane because I know I'm going to catch up to people going slower. But yeah, it was pretty good line. This is the same line that's connected to what was going through Oklahoma. This is the north end of it. Um, I haven't heard from anybody in Oklahoma, but I know when I looked at the radar earlier, it looked pretty wicked. It had a nice big hook to it. Uh, I would imagine Oklahoma City got hit pretty good. Um, but yeah, this is the same line going through Oklahoma, just the very top end of it. They weren't showing that we were going to get anything for a pretty good part of the day. And then, I don't know, maybe about 3 or 4 hours ago, there's a little cell that started blowing up and headed right for here. So this is it. I can't read the chat, just so you know. I think somebody's in there that keeps control of things if they can. I can't read the chat at all. I went through YouTube Studio because I set it up as a time. I don't think you can do that through the app, if I'm not mistaken. I'm still trying to learn everything, basically. but I don't even know if you can hear me. I'm probably just talking to myself. But I do see that there's somebody in there that can moderate a little bit if needed, but not that it will need to happen. But yeah, I went through YouTube Studio instead of the app, and it's just not that much of a fan. The chat's super small. Uh, I mean, not that I want to be reading anything while I'm driving anyway, but like this weekend, I was going down side road at 30 miles an hour with the regular app open, and I could see it pretty good. At least glance at it. But right now, the chat's so small, I'm not even going to attempt trying to look at anything. But yeah, this is coming down pretty hard. Ton of water on the road. Cut through it pretty good. We still have at least 3 hours till sunset, so you can see how dark it is. I wish it would focus on the road. Maybe if I slow the wiper down, but that's not helping me, I guess, either. I wish it'd focus on the light of that truck instead of the rain on the windshield. That's just a horrible view for everybody. I'm sure I'm probably going to lose everyone if I hadn't already. But I literally can't do anything about it. I mean, I don't think that the app uses a different camera. I mean, it's the same camera. Or zooms in differently than the YouTube Studio does. I don't think so. But over the weekend when I was using the app, not the studio, and it was so much better. And I didn't have any that I know of, didn't really have any problems with it focusing on what was outside. Now this just straight up just the inside of my car. Dumb. I mean, even picking the phone up, it still won't focus on outside. Just want to focus on that. So annoying. Oh, now I just dropped it. Oh well. Now it seems like it focused on the outside. Let's see, maybe that'll keep up like that. So I'm just starting to see a few little breaks in the clouds. Just a couple. I looked at the radar before I took off. It was definitely going down I-44. So basically going towards Springfield, Missouri. That's the direction of travel that the forecast shows. So I figured I might as well just go down 44. A little bit, I guess, south of 44, I-44. It's maybe going to be a little bit heavier, but it's basically showing that big old blob going right down I-44. Obviously, I'm getting a lot of rain right now, so it sucks that I've lost everybody because I'm sure just it looks like crap. So why would anybody want to pay? Freaking annoying as crap. So I had my wipers going the same. The rain was pretty much about the same over the weekend, and it was focusing just fine. But now, trying to get it to focus outside, but Guess everybody's from California. They gotta put their flashers on. Everybody's in a state of emergency. I mean, they're still going 60 miles an hour. But monkey see, monkey do. I'm going to copy you. There's a really cool opening to the left that unfortunately you can't see. Little opening in the cloud. Let's see, there's a little bit in front of us now too. I'm kind of getting to the front edge of it now. Hopefully the stupid camera will not focus just on the inside of the dang car. Not that it matters. I freaking lost everybody. See, I had like, I don't know, when I looked at it once, I had what, like 10 or 12 people? And only out of those 12, only 3 hit the like button. Go figure, right? Standard operating procedures. All right, so we're getting to the front edge of it now. You can see that pretty good now in the camera. There's some pretty decent scud running going on there, it looks like. Yeah, you got a pretty good view of it now. There's a little bit of a glare, but you can see that front edge pretty good now. Coming up to an exit pretty soon. Probably go to the one past it. Maybe get an oncoming view of it. Yeah, see the rain's calmed down. It's not so bad now. Everybody's flashers are coming off because they're not so scared anymore. They're not in danger anymore. Imagine that. They were in so much danger like 5 minutes ago. Yeah, I know. I like to make fun of people with freaking flashers going in the rain. Flashers are for emergency. If you're going way too slow, okay, turn on your flashers. You got a problem? Flat tire? Hey, turn on your flashers. You're just driving through the rain. Unless you just absolutely can't see, get off the freaking road. That's what I say. What do I know? Anyway, let's get up in front of this Amazon E-Nile truck. I mean, Amazon Prime truck. See that little nugget coming down right there? Pretty good little nugget, couple little nuggets. This might turn into something right here. See? So let's see. Hey, people, hit that like button. I bring in some more storms as they come through. Help the algorithm out. Hit that like button. I tend to like to try and chase storms. If they're around, I'll try and go chase them. I just chased one this weekend, and it turned out pretty good. I mean, yeah, it turned out good because there wasn't a tornado, so that's good, right? But I chased it down. I ended up going to a airport cafe, and I got, I think, a couple of different videos on there if you want to check that out. But uh, I had 15 in here. I think I saw a 15 anyway, and still the same 3 likes. Imagine that. I just still don't get that. I mean, I guess it's complicated to reach up there hit the like button before you leave. I mean, I know you're gonna leave, so I mean, just hit the like button first. But I mean, it's a complicated thing. I know you gotta hurry up and get to the next video. I know, I'm just so rude. All right, we have some pretty good action right here. I just need to figure out. Oh man, I have to. Oh wow, we got cloud on both sides. I'm gonna turn here so everybody can see this. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Check that out. Some cool clouds right there. And some guy trying to cross the road, maybe. Guy trying to get his tractor off a trailer. So, and then there's that. That is what I would like to continue to follow. Um, I'm gonna I mean, this side looks really good too. So I mean, it's a continuous line, of course. So this line right here in front, come around here, let these people go by. Oh, that guy was going across to the mailbox. So I think what I'm gonna do is go down that way. I don't see anything like turning back behind me, but I'm gonna go down this way a little ways and then come back so you can see the view coming back. I mean, there might be something right here. There's a little dip right there. You can maybe see it. Um, could be something, but most likely not. But the sky in front of us right there is starting to turn green a little bit. So might come back and park on this little driveway right there. That's a pretty good spot. Looks like there might be a good parking lot over here that should have a good view of it. There's a lot of trees, unfortunately, but cool bridge. You know what? I'm gonna go over that bridge. I say cool bridge, it's just a bridge, but I'm gonna go over the bridge and then you should get a really good shot coming back over the bridge of that whole line. Not that anybody's around to watch it. Oh, when I stopped, I guess I should have checked the chat. I'm sorry. I'm still trying to get used to looking at things and checking out chat and all that. Chat and all that. Get it, it rhymed a little bit. Chat and all that. Okay, I'm gonna swing around right here. Nobody's gonna. There's somebody coming, but they're farther away. Okay. All right. So there's that same line, almost right here. There's almost some kind of. It looks like there could be some rotation, but it's really hard to see. There's nobody behind me, so I'm gonna slow way down. That's a pretty good line. Pretty defined, pretty good defined line right there. Wouldn't be surprised if something pops up out of this right here. Still nobody behind me. So not hurry. Turn right. Pretty cool line. Look at that. And it kind of As you can see, it kind of just opens up. Pretty cool. And back around. I mean, even this right here, looks like it could maybe possibly turn into something. That the sky is a little bit almost greenish right there, and that poof of cloud coming out this way. You can't see all of it right there. It's kind of trying to stick out a little bit. I mean, it's probably nothing, but those clouds are kind of doing some kind of hooky doo kind of cool stuff going on right there. Uh, right. Let's see. Right there, right above my finger, the clouds are kind of twisting over each other. And it actually looks like those clouds are going in the opposite direction. So, that's always good when clouds are going in the opposite direction as what they were going in the first place. It's always a good sign, right? All right. Let me do one more circle just so you can see the cool dark clouds. Hmm. Okay, here we go. So right here, those clouds are kind of pushing kind of down and in at each other. So it's almost got some possible circulation right there. That's kinda crazy. Just in a random parking lot, but I'm put in the park. Go check it out. Yeah. Ooh. All right. Now, this will give me a chance to maybe look at the chat. It's really okay. I can zoom in on it. What up, y'all? Let's see, Ray and Amy. Mike, oh, what up? Gary, how you doing? Glad you could be here to maybe see some nice storm stuff. How's everybody doing? I can actually see the chat right now. I don't know if anybody's even still in here. Yeah, we got several people. Hey, hit that like button before you leave, or on your way out at least. Hit that like button. I'm chasing down this storm right here. Kind of show you the other end of it. So these clouds right now are kind of pushing back that direction, which they were originally going that way, and now they're kind of pulling back in the opposite direction almost. So I think that something's trying to happen right here. I got a big line of trees kind of in the way now. I was making my way back that direction, but I thought I would stop real quick and kind of see what was going on with this cloud behind me first before I completely leave it behind. But you can hear me. You can hear. You can hear. Like you want to be here. Is that what you're trying to say, Ray? I'm just kidding. Yeah, probably in the car. I'm assuming you probably couldn't hear me. With all the rain, I had my air conditioner stuff turned, I think, all the way down, so it'd be less noise. But it was just so much rain. Like I was leaning forward trying to talk into it, but I have no idea if you even heard anything I was saying. So, I mean, I wish the people that are visiting, I could see that there's several people would, hit the like button before they just vanish. But I don't know. It's just a very tough concept to grasp, I guess.
I guess they don't like my content. What am I saying? You know, who likes storms and stuff? Nobody, except for like 3 people. It kind of looks like that is actually fizzling out quite a bit. It looked like it was really going to turn into something. You do? You like storms? Well, hit the like button and maybe it'll help bring my page back up. Subscribe, maybe it'll pop up next time I come up to a storm. If there's something after hours, you know, even if it's during work and I just happen to be driving, I'll catch it, which I did coming from Kansas City on one of my videos that I have on there, both live and video. I was live during what turned out to be a tornado up close to Kansas City. So, I catch some pretty good storms sometimes. One of my first videos, I believe, on this channel, it could have, you know what? I think it was actually on my other channel. I meant to look at that over the weekend and I forgot about it. But there's a tornado just north of where I live, and I got some really cool video of it, and you can hear the sirens in the background. I need to get those. I need to get those posted on this channel. I need to remember to do that because they're super cool, and a couple of them are just wicked sounding with the sirens going off in the background. But anyway, it's I think this is kind of maybe fizzling out. It still looks really cool. Just kind of opens up right there. But that edge right there is pretty dark. There's some lightning. I didn't see where that was. Saw it in my peripheral. I think it was behind me, but not 100% sure. So there is still this little line right here that seems like it's wanting to do something, but not quite. Let's see what you got. Hey Tina, what's up? You've been catching a few of my lives lately. I guess that was in front of me because that thunder just clapped right there, and that was a pretty good time between the lightning and the thunder. But it's kind of a in between the dark stuff over there and then this stuff going on right here. I wanted to see what was going on behind me first before I took off again. I'm not really sure if this is gonna materialize into anything. I drove through a bunch of rain. If you weren't in here, you know what? However long ago, about 15 minutes ago, I was driving through some pretty heavy rain. 15-20 minutes ago, and yeah, that rain didn't really catch up to me. It's kind of weird. I guess it maybe loosened up a little bit, and I don't know. Wind's picking up a little bit. It looks like the stuff over here might actually turn into some rain and some stuff. But it looks like the other end of it over here is maybe loosening up some. It's Eep Jen. What? I thought you were lost. I tried to find you. I know I was subscribed to you, but your name disappeared, and I tried to search and couldn't find you. It was like super crazy. I can't find you anywhere. 'Cause I was looking through some chats because I know you were in some chats stuff, but I couldn't find your name anywhere to resubscribe. So that was very odd. Yeah, I don't know what was up with that. Because you missed some storms and stuff. I hadn't seen you around for several days, so yeah, I was storm chasing Sunday morning. Hey Trevor. I do have the live and some videos up if you want to go check those out at some point. I was chasing a storm all the way to an airport, and there's a cafe at the airport, so I ended up staying there and looking at all the cars and tractors and airplanes that they had there, and going in for a meal, and come back out, and they took a better video afterwards of everything, so I posted that as a video. I'm pretty sure it was a video. It might have been a short, but I think it was a video because I walked around and looked at everything pretty good. But anyway, yeah, I don't know what happened with that. You couldn't find you anywhere. But yeah, so I guess this is kind of fizzling off. It might have been a busted mission. But I am gonna go run down the road even further because it is supposed to be moving to the east. I'm not gonna even try and look at the radar. Hey, it's the Winona way. That is the way. So yeah, a few of you, I just drove through some pretty heavy rain about 20 minutes ago and caught the front end of it, passed the front end of it a little ways, and then peeled off on a side road to try and get some good footage of the front line of it. And as I've been doing that, it's kind of been spreading apart, maybe fizzling out some. Not really sure what it's still pretty dark there, so there might be something going on there, and that's still down the interstate I-44 towards Springfield, Missouri. So I don't see any of this stuff taking shape, so I'm gonna get back in the car and head down the road. So just check the chat. You have been MIA. Process of I knew it. Amy, are you still here? Ames, are you still in the chat? I haven't seen her in a little bit, so I don't know if she's still in the chat. Amy, are you still in the chat? Uh-huh. Yeah, I wonder who's in the vehicle with you. Uh-huh. I could take a guess. Florida. I wonder who lives in Florida. Uh-huh. I knew it. How many people figured it out? I told Amy a couple of days ago, I was like, I think there's something suspicious going on here. And then you just disappeared. I'm like, what the heck? And you were both in the same chat. Oh, it was Reflections chat. You were both in Reflections chat at the same exact time. I think it was maybe the morning y'all took off, most likely. I was like, yep, that like cemented it in right there. But I still had no proof, and then you just disappeared, so that made it even more like, oh yeah, it's gotta be. Yes. I feel like I won a prize or something. What kind of prize did I win? Oh boy, that's funny. Yeah, I'm just a little crazy. Okay, maybe a lot. Tell Grumpy I said hi, and tell him that. Well, he already knows everybody is missing him. I think I put a post on his community page earlier today. Actually, like everybody misses you, and I can't remember what else I said, but I think I said I kind of made a poke at something that I think I know what's going on. That's cool. Hopefully, y'all took a bunch of videos and post some uh, post some long form videos, not just shorts. You don't want shorts. I mean, you want shorts to force people over to the videos. But yeah, hopefully, I'll post some. I'm sure you ran into some cool stuff. Anyway, it's a Gen Chat takeover. Huh, where have I seen that before? There's a couple people that like to do that, but with different intentions. So yeah, you know, the good old child abusers themselves. They love taking over chats, but not mine. And hopefully not anybody else's that's in here, because they don't deserve to be on YouTube. All right, well I'm gonna go chase down this storm some, so you find folks carry on. Whatever do I mean? Um, Emily Creations and Rednecking Woodworks or Woodworking or whatever the heck his name is. They are child abusers. So um, it's in their videos. Many other people know about it and have seen it on lives and in their videos. Um, yeah, and they're not very good people. So um, everybody should unsubscribe to them because most everybody is subscribed to them, crazy enough. And you know why? Because they raid everybody's chats and everybody just thinks they're nice people and oh, let's join their chat. They go into their live for a little while. Oh, look, it's just them people doing stuff in their garage. But if you watch it long enough, you could see how they treat their son, and it's ridiculous. So anyway, I'm gonna try and chase this down. I don't want to get off on that tangent, lose everybody. But it's worth being known, and I'm the only one that's getting the word out. There's many other people that know about it and have seen it, but and I get it. Yeah, I'm just a newbie around here, so I don't have anything to lose. There's other people that you know have more to lose if they start talking trash. So um, if y'all hear and see the windshield wiper. So I got, I can't remember if it's both of them or just the one. I think it was just the one on the driver's side. I already had a windshield wiper for a different car, and when I put them up next to each other, it looked like it was the same, and I needed a windshield wiper. It looked like it was the same. Installed it, and now it does that. It's like 1 inch too long, and it catches uh, bright liners. It catches just barely as it's going up. But typically, if I have it going a faster speed and the windshield is wet, the windshield's not wet, um, it doesn't do that. But it's kind of annoying. But it's a brand new wiper, so I don't really want to get a new one already. They ain't the cheapest things, but just so y'all know, I'm not looking at chat. Uh, it's way too small. I do have you mounted up on my dash, obviously, but the chat I have it through Studio right now, so the chat is just way too small. But glad it's not raining right now, so you can actually see. Earlier it was raining so bad it wouldn't focus on the road or the cars or anything outside. So it was horrible. I had a bunch of people coming in here and glancing, I guess, but just couldn't see anything. So, and you probably couldn't hear me, I'm sure. Hopefully you can hear me now. It's not raining. I don't have the air conditioner on. I have it on one. Uh, so hopefully you can hear me okay. But yeah, so I mean, I had quite a few people coming in and out of here from what I noticed. Right now, I can't see. I zoomed in on the chat before I got in the car to read everybody's stuff, and I forgot to zoom back out. So I could see about half of my camera right now. But anyway, look at those pretty trucks. Lime green, maroon, and gray. Those are headed for Springfield most likely. Um, so probably 2026, maybe 2027 trucks. I don't really deal with those new trucks very much. Sometimes I test drive them if they need to be something need to be changed on them or settings need to be updated or whatever. Sometimes I'll drive them, but typically I don't get to drive new trucks. Usually the older trucks that have stuff wrong with them. Not to say a lot of new trucks, they'd end up having some kind of issue and gotta change stuff and then take it for a quick test drive. Test drive. My mouth is dry. You can't see it. Should have taken that exit right there to show you all the clouds. But these clouds right here are amazing. Like it's the formations. Should have taken that exit. But maybe this next exit I'll be able to go up and over just so you can see these clouds to my left are amazing. Like they're really poofy, cool looking clouds. So you got this line straight in front of me, and to the right, it continues on for several miles, and then it gets dark. So there might be something going on over there, possibly. When I first left, that's where it looked like the worst part of it was going to be. It was a little bit south of I-44. Looks like it almost kind of split in half. I don't have access to radar. I only have my phone. Most of you already know this. I only have my phone. I don't have a laptop. I don't have a tablet. So everything I got is just on this one piece of machinery. So I don't have access to a radar, and I'm definitely not going to click out of the live to go to it because I'll end up not being able to get back. So, well, there is a bridge, but there wasn't an exit for it. That would have been a good spot to show everybody the clouds. But the clouds to the left look really cool. There's different layers to it. Still got the same line that has been pushing the whole time. Just kind of appears to be slowly breaking me up a little bit, maybe. Not as severe as it was when it first pushed through Joplin. It was so close. I've got video and pictures. Probably end up taking the pictures, making a slideshow out of it, and then posting I think I did 2 videos. It was pretty cool. Like you can see the definite line like this, but it's a little more defined and it was shorter. And I go with Freightliners past me because I'm going slow. I was hoping to get an exit right here, but This place off to the right that you can't see anymore. 38 acres, a house, a big, what would be the most fantastic wood shop hangar, um, and then another outbuilding further back in the back. I've never looked to see how much it is. They must be wanting a ton for it because it's been for sale for, I want to say, about 2.5 years or so. Uh, maybe right at two, but could be about 2.5. Beautiful piece of property. It used to be a little farm, and they had a corn maze in the fall and different little events and stuff. But yeah, they shut it down a couple of years ago, and it's been for sale ever since. Man, if I had the money, that would be. Granted, I wouldn't really want to live right next to the highway like this. Well, here's an exit. I'm going to go ahead and take it just because there's not a whole heck of a lot going on right now. Um, oh, wow. Look at that old van. Can you see it? Oh, you can't see it to the left. Dang it. It's an old caravan, Chrysler caravan, right? I think that's what they're called. Uh, man, that was a cool looking van. It's like white with some kind of wood type lines on it. Well, crappy. I was hoping that we would have been turning a little sooner because these clouds right here looked really awesome a few miles back. I'm going to keep going. There's actually a cafe here to the right that I've never tried before. might end up stopping there on the way back. I don't know. It might be a thing. When I go storm chasing, I got to stop at a cafe I've never been to before. Could be a thing. Oh, who was in my chat the other day? Diamond something or what was his name? I think it was a guy. Pretty sure it was a guy. I can't think of what his name was. I subscribe to him, but he goes around and just he's one of the what do you call it? That just goes around and goes onto people's pages and supports everybody. Just basically a supporter, but not a really much of a content creator. Which I thought pretty sure he has content, but anyway, that's what he says he mainly focuses on is going around supporting other people's channels. But we had a really good conversation and everything. Where was I going with that? Squirrels. Oh, the content. So he was talking about, just do your thing, and we've all had that conversation basically. Do what you want to do what you enjoy, all that kind of fun stuff. So this kind of came up, storm chasing. It's not really, never really done it other than just kind of watched, from the house, or there's been a couple of times I've actually driven towards storms and stuff to try and get good pictures and whatnot back in the day. But anyway, I just had a really good conversation with him. He was pretty cool dude. But that was just part of it. It's like, hey, you want to go out and chase some storms? Go out and chase some storms. Doesn't, as long as you're having fun and people are enjoying the content, hopefully everybody's enjoying the content. Right now, it's a little lackluster because I need to probably turn around right here. I do. Oh wait, so I don't know what this little town is, but check this out. It's just a little teeny tiny, uh, little teeny tiny town. I just love this kind of stuff. So I'm gonna take you off of here. Some kind of mini company store. I mean, check that out. I don't know how old that little thing is. Not very, very old, but it's so cool. That looks like somebody's house now. It's all brick. Here we go. Post Stotts. Stott City. Check out that gigantic post office. And the fire department is across the street. So look at that. Creep up on that. Down, let everybody check it out. Isn't that cool? That little guy. It's cute. See, like, I'm totally squirrel. Like, yeah, I'm storm chasing, but hey, I see a little town that I've never been to before. I don't think I've ever even passed it. And it's like, hey, why not? Check out Stott City. They need a new T. Anybody want to hook up Stott City with a new T? It's not an apostrophe, it's just a T. I'm looking at the fire department sign across the street. So it's just STOTTS. Anybody in here I don't know. I don't know if those are wood. I mean, maybe I should hook them up with a I say anybody. Maybe I should hook them up if they're wood. Who wants to go check it out? It's just a post office. You want to go check it out and see if it's wood? Anybody? 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 There's the fire department. But does anybody want to go check out the hobo hideaway? I am chasing down storms, as you can see up there. Got some pretty good action. Oh, look, there's a tornado siren right behind the fire department. I'm chasing down storms, eating up my battery. So, does anybody want me to go over and check out the Stotts post office sign to see if it's wood and possibly make them a new letter T? I don't know if anybody's still in here. Yeah, supposedly there's a couple. Okay, let's see. Oh, we all know that Benner's nuts. That's about where I left off. Grumpy says hi. I say hi back. Hi back. Hi back isn't even in here. Huh. Whatever you mean. Whoa, what? Yep, yep. Everybody should know about them. And they do not deserve to have any subscribers. They don't deserve to be on YouTube. So, just my thoughts. And a bunch of others, but yeah. So nobody in here. Gotta run. Okay. Bye, Tina. I'm probably too late. I'm sure you're already gone, Tina. Trevor, same to you. Enjoy your supper. With that, dip out later, y'all. I'll talk at you later. So everybody left. I guess that makes sense because there's only 2 people up in this chat. Shoopsters, I'm guessing, is one of them. Well, I guess since y'all didn't want to decide for me, I'm going to decide for myself. No. So, if anybody's in here, I noticed that their sign is broken, but it is plastic. I should have known better, but it is plastic. I'm sure you can just buy those things for pretty cheap. But I was hoping it was wood because that would have been cool to make them a new one. But let's see the size here. So it's just a touch bigger, taller than my wallet. And the width the width is just under the width of my wallet. So, I mean, it'd be kind of cool to make them one, but it'd be wood and everything else would be plastic. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, super cool little middle of nowhere little town, Stotts City. That's the Gigantor Fire Department. I'm just out storm chasing, but I found a squirrel, and the squirrel led me to this little town, which I am all about touring. And if anybody is actually in here anymore and has watched my channel or knows me personally, knows that I'm all about adventures and checking things out, and not necessarily being nosy, but yeah, just I like adventures. So it's kind of interesting. I'm going to turn just a little bit so you can see it. Oh, sorry, I had to maybe hopefully kill fly. This little house to the right, it's really cool, kind of modern. I'm going to turn left and then you can really see it. I'm going to turn around. But look at that cool little house. It's a cool little house. Looks like the bottom is maybe fake, but looks like maybe the fire department is growing. Maybe the town is growing. Because looks like that right here could possibly be an addition to the fire department. Maybe, possibly. It's hard to tell. It's pretty shanky looking forms and stuff, but who knows? Anyway, again, if anybody on here knows me, I'm all about the fire department. So there's little station number 2. So, okay. So here's station number 2. Fire board meeting January 10th. All right. Well, so much for that. Guess we missed it. So there's that. But here, I'm assuming it's fire station number 1. It says number 1. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe not. Could be. I can't tell what it is next to it. But I'm thinking that was maybe where the bay was for the fire truck. And then, maybe your office is here. And parking in front of the door. Maybe that was the original door for a little tiny fire truck back in 1902 or some crap. I don't know. That says since 1981, but that's whatever, I guess, probably took over. You can't read what the other sign says. Anyway, that's fun, right? Of course, nobody's interacting. I would imagine probably BV is live right now. It's hard to say what he's doing anymore, if he's going to be live or not every day. He said that he wasn't going to go live every day anymore, but yeah, it's a cool old rundown place. I just want to see the back end of this building. It looked like it was almost wide open, but maybe not. Cool old houses. It's a little teeny tiny town. This little building right here is pretty cool. It's got some kind of, it's like a business or something. I don't know. There's some paperwork posted on there, but I'm not gonna get out and look at it. Hmm. So, how do I switch? I'm just trying to figure out how to switch my camera. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to switch the camera. Does anybody want to help me? Hi. Um, Dang it. So I was able to, I guess, continue my live stream. Now, I don't have access to this feature. Wonder if I'm gonna have to. Let's see. I'm gonna try. Hold on, just a second. All right, score. I figured it out. And then the one person I had that come back left again. All right. Well, got in a bad. I got in a bad area. No signal area. Now I have great signal, and it wasn't for very long. But of course, YouTube disconnected me or whatever. Didn't have good signal, so it just completely disconnected me. I don't know if anybody's here. Like it shows 0, so I don't know if anybody is here. There we go. Somebody's here at least. I got into a bad signal area, so I guess YouTube just disconnected me altogether because I got into a good signal right away. Like I was looking at my phone and it was 5G, 3-4 bar or whatever. So now I'm definitely back by the highway, still on a back road, but I'm back to storm chasing. I got a little distracted by a little town called Stotts City. It was a really cool little town. I don't know if you can go backwards on this live. You should be able to because it still shows that I'm continuing on the same live. I never ended the stream. It just had a bad connection. So I refreshed it and it came back. And then when I refreshed it, I didn't realize I was in the wrong camera view. So I had to refresh it again to go back to that screen and change the camera view and all that good stuff. So I think I finally, well, obviously I figured it out. I'm usually pretty good about figuring stuff out, but sometimes not. But I guess we all have our days. So I'm gonna go back to trying to see what this storm is doing. So to the right of me, it's really dark, dark blue, gray, whatever you want to call it. Behind me, there's some pretty nice, like scud running looking clouds, but doesn't really look like it's gonna do anything. But to the left, there is a pretty good line of what could be some action. No outlet to the left. Come on. I've never been on this little road right here. I've always seen it driving by 100 million times because this little road ends. But I'm kind of curious because I've never been on this little road. Again, squirrel. I know I'm supposed to be chasing this little storm cell going on right here, but me and my squirrels, the squirrels get the best of me a lot of the time. So there is one of these areas along here. There is this little teeny tiny cemetery. I don't know if it's right here or further down. This is a dead end, so it could be right here, but I can't remember. Oh, this is just somebody's driveway. Dang it. But there is a small little cemetery that I've kind of always wanted to maybe go check out. It's just kind of in the middle of some trees, just off the road. I want to say it's next to a little stream or something, but it looks like it's gated. So I don't know. I thought cemeteries are just about all public, but I guess not. I guess if it's on somebody's actual property, but anyway, not exactly sure how that kind of stuff works, but one of these days, maybe today, I will check out that cemetery. I'm not like a cemetery freak. Like, I gotta check out cemeteries, you know, go there at night, yada yada yada, ghosts and all that stuff. But they're just interesting to me. I was doing a live stream. I don't know if it worked. I didn't ever go back and look at the live stream. But I was doing a live stream on a hike, and I want to say like halfway through the second live stream that I was doing, there was just this little tiny, tiny cemetery. It had, I want to say like three headstones, and it was just one family, but it was pretty cool. But now I forget where that was. Oh, that looks like a bump. Yeah, it was too bad. House chilling right here by the road. Well, I'm going the wrong direction now. I didn't know that was the dead end road right there, unfortunately. So it looks like I have probably 1 mile to go until I get back onto 49. I mean, 44, sorry, 45, 44. I'm still going to go ahead and keep chasing it. Um, there's still some possible stuff going on with it. I didn't look, and I should have. I always forget that kind of stuff when I stop. I should have looked at the radar. I didn't see what this was doing. If it was just breaking up completely, I don't know. Because if it's just completely breaking up, then there's probably no point chasing it. But I'm looking behind me, and there's still some really cool looking clouds. So that's part of all this. I just like seeing cool clouds, and maybe some of y'all do too. I don't know. Share the love of clouds and cloud formations and stuff. Oh, here's the little cafe that I was talking about. I'm not gonna stop right now, even though I'm right here. Um, but one of these days, this little cafe right here, I don't even know what it's called. It's the Auto Stop Convenience Store. But I thought that there's a sign that says that it's a cafe as well. I don't know. It might not be. It might just be a gas station and they call it a cafe because they have Hunt's Brothers Pizza. So maybe it's not worth a stop. I don't Cool gem of a vehicle there. They got their American flag though. Are you still with me? Couple. Um, I don't know if BV is live tonight. I didn't. I actually looked before I jumped on. Didn't see that he was. Didn't see that it was scheduled, but there's a cemetery right here on the right. You probably didn't see, but it's not the little one I was talking about. But yeah, I did see that he was scheduled for one, but I think the last several have not been scheduled, and I don't know if that's just because he doesn't have his help, uh, or what. But I mean, if that's the case, it's not like I'm stepping on his toes because I'm just me, my little self. You know, if anybody from his crew is watching, I would be willing to bet that they are just watching on a secondary device. So anyway, I'm still trying to chase down this little fart knocker of a storm that passed through that I forgot to post a video of, and I didn't want to get out of the live stream. I figured I wouldn't be able to get back to it. I didn't really want to start a new one necessarily, which I guess I could. Doesn't really matter. But once I'm done with this, then I will post a couple of videos that I took while I was still at work. Um, I was just about to leave, and that storm was rolling in just as I was getting ready to leave. So I got a few pretty cool pictures and good, two good, pretty decent videos of this line initially pushing through, and then headed to the east, and that's where it's still going. You can see the clouds pretty cool with the phone camera there. To the left, you got some even cooler clouds, but they're too far to the left. Can't see them. Oh boy, missed out on Taco Tuesday. Yeah. Oh well. Next time, maybe. Well, the taco truck that I go to, trailer, I should say, it's really good. They won first place on some local. Uh, oh, it wasn't local. I mean, it's local places, but it was Food Network something or other. Um, and they beat everybody else. Um, I think the other place should have got it. The Gastro Pub should have got it because their stuff is better. But I mean, it's the taco trailer has some really good stuff. Eating at the actual restaurant, I wasn't as impressed. But yeah, that taco trailer, they put out some good. They only have like 3 or 4 different items. Keep it simple, which is smart. Um, but yeah, we got some yummy stuff. Just on, and they're at that spot just on Tuesdays. It's right close to the house, so it's pretty cool. Get pretty fresh Taco Tuesday. Yeah, that line seemed to break up quite a bit. Stream. Surprised it feels off to the right here. I don't see a bunch of deer. I would think there would be a bunch of deer right there, especially kind of right on the edge. But never seen any there for some reason. So here's the exit for Mount Vernon, which I was going to take the Mount Vernon Road or whatever it was, Avenue or whatever it was, straight into Mount Vernon and then cut across. But since I lost signal, it's like, well, I'll go ahead and head back towards the highway so I get my signal back. And I got my signal back pretty much right away. So it would have been cool to go that way to go through town to show you the Mount Vernon Square. 'Cause a lot of the towns around here have squares, which I'm not really used to. Um, from what I remember in Texas, there wasn't really many towns that had a square. I mean, if there was, I don't remember them, but I see them in other states now that I've traveled to. I'm older, but yeah, there's a lot of the towns around here have a town square. It's pretty cool. I like the idea, I like the concept of it, and most of them have markets. That they set up around the square, basically shut the square down for vehicles. And, it's pretty cool. Mount Vernon is one of them. I don't know if they have. I think they just. I don't think it's every week, but I could be wrong. But they do have a yearly festival and stuff that's pretty cool. I've been to a couple of times. So, not a whole lot going on. I'm sorry. I was thinking this storm was gonna turn into something. And it just looks like it kind of fizzled out. There's still a pretty heavy line to the right, pretty thick, cumulus cumulus clouds. Pretty solid line still to the right, but I guess kind of on the back edge of the initial line. But it just doesn't look like it's doing anything. Which I guess is good, but not good for storm chasing. It's kind of boring. Just so you know, I think I see Eric makes symbol. I can't see the chat at all. Just so you know. Thanks for coming in. I'm pretty certain that looks like an Eric makes symbol, so I'm pretty sure I'm right on that. Looks like maybe Amy came back. Amy, if you're still here, I found out some information. If you want to scroll back up on the chat, if you can, I don't know if you can, but found some information out about Grumpy and Eve Jen. I was right, of course. I'm just oh yeah, I crack myself up sometimes. Mike, oh see, I can see I can glance and see out of the corner of my eye even the symbols. So I can easily see my go symbol. Eric makes. I think it's pretty easy to pick out. Speaking of, I noticed that on somebody's chat one day. I think it's maybe Norm's. Because Norm just he made a new avatar thing. A little more easier to read. Had the cyborg of his face, which was really cool. But like he said, he wanted something that would read a little easier. And so the one he has now is very simple. It's a telescope and a cardinal. But then I was looking at mine, like mine's really, really hard to read. Never really thought of that for the avatar.
Granted, my one that I had before that had my mug on it, you could read that pretty good, I think, but so I might have to change my avatar up a little bit just so you can just see the weekend at Benner's, Beaners, however you want to say it. So it's a little more legible. Because yeah, for sure, my go, you can just oh yeah, that's my go. And Eric makes yeah, it's just dark blue for me. All I can see is dark blue and black dot, but familiar with it, so I figure that's who it is. And Amy, I can see looks like your profile, your face is kind of on the left hand side of the circle there. So anyway, keep Jen. She's got kind of a dark blue and black uh, deal as well, but it's different. It's got a little light spot at the top of it, so it's a little different than Eric makes. Just glancing at it with a little dot that I can't really see very well. But anyway, kind of random banter. So this is kind of not much going on. Dang it. It's a candy factory in 67 miles. Sometime very soon. There's not really very many people in here, but maybe somebody will watch the live back over or something. But sometime soon, I'll make the trip down to Uranus. Oh, just cracking myself up left and right. So Uranus is not very far from here. uh, I've been there. I've been to Uranus a couple of times. Dang it! Nobody's here to enjoy this comedy hour. What the heck? Oh man, that's boring. Nobody's here to enjoy the comedy. But yeah, one of these days I'll go down and I'll go down to Uranus and also stop at the candy store on the way. Dang it. Oh boy. Too much fun. Ah, Slugwood. But yeah, the candy store is like what it was 60 something miles. And I wanna say that Uranus is another I don't know, probably 60 miles past that maybe. I could be wrong on that, but it's a little further down. It's not just a quick, easy drive. So one of these weekends in the near future, I'll make that make that trip and go live. I know there's another guy. I don't know if he did live. I can't remember because I watched it. There's another guy that did a Route 66 kind of travel thing. Stopped at a bunch of different places, a cave, and several other places. But he went there. I can't remember if he was live or just did a video, but yeah, probably just a video because I would guess going inside the building, you probably might lose signal. Nowadays, pretty much everybody has Wi-Fi. I would guess the caves nowadays probably have Wi-Fi in them. I don't know that, but they might. Um, but yeah, I'll do a video of that, and, at some point as well as doing a cave as well. It's not very far. I can go to like what three or four different caves within I want to say about 2 hours. So that's definitely on the list to do.
get some videos of some caves, get those posted. I know you're talking, Eric. I can't read it. Take an exit here 'cause it looks like this storm just fizzled out, unfortunately. Just wasting, burning precious fuel. Can't do super chats to get some fuel money. But I do have Venmo and Cash App, for those that want to donate some of their hard-earned money uh, for the different various fun activities that we go on together. Well, that was a long stretch. Of course, when I think I decide I'm going to turn around, it's probably one of the longest stretches between two exits. That's about how things go. And I wasn't paying attention as I was driving this way to see where that little cemetery was either. If I had been paying attention to that, maybe could have. I guess I could pass it, backtrack, but I think that it might have been just on the other side of that where that dead end was. So this exit coming up for you woodworkers that might be in here, uh, y'all be interested in this. Small town. There's I haven't been here yet. I haven't been there yet, but there's what do they call it? Exotic, exotic woods, I think is what it says on the outside of the building. Yeah, exotic hardwoods. Um, off to the right there, it says exotic hardwoods. It's a couple of buildings. I've never could drive over there, just circle around the parking lot, but I know nobody's in it either. Um, so that, I've never, excuse me, I've never stopped there. I have no idea what they have. I've never tried to look them up online. But it's a local place that has exotic hardwoods. Dang it, I'm losing everybody. Nobody even wants to see the exotic hardwoods. What the heck? See, it's not this one. It's not that one, but I think it's this one. They don't have very good signage. Here. The Rosewood Shop. Specialty exotic hardwoods and burls. The Rosewood Shop. RosewoodArchery.com. So it was an archery place, and then they turned it into hardwood joint. Oh yeah, I see a bunch of antler racks on a shelf back there. Some really old ones have been sitting there for a really long time. Well, so that's that place. Not much to look at there. 91 Chevy work truck. So yeah, Rosewood Archery. So looks like this little storm in front of us here is just not gonna do anything. So I'm gonna go ahead and head back. Wait, this says no, we don't want to go to Springfield. Sorry. I was thinking that crossed over, but it
doesn't. It crosses over up here. Again, this is another cemetery, but it's not the one I was talking about. This is a different cemetery. Still kind of cool. Wonder if we can come up here and what's going on with this place? Can you drive around it? Sure. Anybody want to go for a drive through the cemetery? Hit the thumbs up if you want to drive through a cemetery. I'm just so funny. I know. Because there's people out there that have a bunch of followers, and they say, "Hey, when I get like 2 more thumbs up or 10 more, they'll say like 10. I get 10 more thumbs up, and I'll go do this." So jokingly, I say I get 2 more thumbs up, and I'll drive through the cemetery. But I'm just gonna do it anyway, just because I love y'all so much. This is very pretty. They have very pretty flowers on some of these. It's pretty cool cemetery with some neat headstones. They need a mow in here. I see the name Sifferman in several different spots. There's even a chair with the name Sifferman. Kind of interesting. So, do I want to continue straight or turn? Doesn't really matter. Oh, well, let's go over the bridge. That's more fun. They even have an outdoor restroom. Oh, I thought that was a bridge. That's just a entry. How old that is. Old flagstone, probably 200 years old, maybe. Cremation lots for sale. Like 2 people went in on that sale. So, it's more randomness before we get back on the road to head back to civilization. My whole one person that's watching. So exciting, I know. Such an exciting person. Some pretty corn there. It's getting pretty tall. Alright. Up this way. Wanted to go up there and see if that was a fire station, but probably is. City building, maybe. Should have looked at the chat before I got on here. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter because nobody's here, right? Look at Eric's messages. I don't know if you saw Mike O is here. Of course he is. He's my ride or die, right? I don't know if you saw that sign back there. It says the town of Villa. I don't know if it's a villa or a villa. I have I think a short
Gonna squeeze between these two trucks right here. Be fun. Get sandwiched. I got a truck right on my butt and a truck right in front of me. But that town of Villa, I have I think 2 shorts, I think, or one. Trying to think if I did 2. Maybe it's just 1. And then, yeah, that's right. It's 2. I did 1 of that town of Villa and then 1 of the town Carthage. Couple of shorts. It's pretty cool. It's just another little tiny town, and they have some, artwork on the side of the buildings and stuff. It's already late, unfortunately. Just thought, I was like, I could have gone to they have a little store, like a little country store or something there. That would have been kind of cool to go in and check it out, but I didn't look at the sign the other day when I was there, see what their hours were. But I'm sure, I would imagine they definitely would be open past 7 o'clock. Who knows, but probably not. So yeah, the line back behind now is just looks like regular old clouds. And when I stopped, when I stopped, went through the cemetery, I should have. I didn't want to get out of there, check the radar. It's not that big of a deal. So I'd probably lose the chat, or lose the stream anyway. But so I know there's nothing going on, and it's all right. It's all good. I don't need to have anybody hang out with me just for a drive, but might as well just leave it on here for the drive back. Maybe I'll see that cemetery off to the right. I think it's probably still another few miles up, I believe. Can't remember. I know I tried to remember the mile marker number, but I don't remember what it is now. It might be 38, possibly. I'm at 54. So if I do see it, I might go around and check it out. And one of these spots, the cut out for the road, one of these spots looks like there's a hole forming aside. I think it's the one we already passed. Like over here to the right, we can see the rock. And I'm pretty sure it's the one that we already passed and behind us now. But there's one of them that looks like it has a pretty good size hole that's maybe opening up to a cave or something. I don't know. I've never tried to search it or anything. I've never stopped to drive by it all the time for work, but I don't want to stop in a company vehicle, cause an issue. But that would have been another good stop if I hadn't been thinking about it sooner. Pull over and see if it's an actual opening. It just take too long to turn around and go back now. Hopefully, next time I go for a drive, I'll remember. It's not likely, but hey, here's to wishful thinking. So yeah, this is I-44 in all its glory. It's not the worst traveling road, but
It's not very exciting there. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to see this crane about to fly over the road. That's kind of cool. Look, it's just about to fly over a crane. There. Oh yeah, that was pretty cool, right? Who'd have thunk you would have been able to see a crane flying across the screen on a live? I mean, I'm sure there's like hundreds of them every day that film those things flying around, and they probably get like 10,000 views. Speaking of, I was watching somebody's live at lunch today. I think it was Wes Does It, pretty sure. Great channel, by the way. Y'all don't watch him, but there's only one person watching. I'm sure you probably already know about him. Anyway, I think I was on Wes's live, and I was scrolling up on the chat, depending on what kind of format they're on. Uh, Scrolled up, and it went to the next video. And it was some freaking guy bouncing ping pong balls off pots and pans. He had 10,000 people watching him do that. What is wrong with people? Here, Wes making some cool stuff. I mean, he's making a really cool, like, Pez dispenser mallet. Come on, who does that? So he's making a, Wes is making a, Wes Does It. He's making a Pez dispenser mallet and, getting however many he gets, 70 or so. But a guy bouncing ping pong balls off of pots and pans is getting 10,000. That's just freaking crazy. Just, just insane what people watch. It's like that fat dude on a bicycle. I think he was getting something like the same. I don't know if it's 10,000, but he was getting thousands of views, thousands of likes, and it's just a fat dude on a bicycle. And I get it. Hey, good for you. You've lost a bunch of weight, all that. That's cool. It's great. But dang, like bouncing ping pong balls off of pots and pans, 10,000 people in his chat watching it. That's nuts, Waynona. That is nuts. There's kind of another little blip of cloud action right there, but I don't think it's anything. It's just a boring little cloud of nothing. So, we can do it. Come on, 10,000 views for a drive. I think a drive is a little more exciting than bouncing ping pong balls off of pots and pans. Okay, maybe not. But anyway, I'm driving and I can't see the chat. I saw somebody came in to the chat there. So hello. I was chasing down a storm. Got to a pretty good spot where it exited. It's taking some pretty good footage of the line of storms that was going through, but kind of just broke apart. Started going down the other direction down the road, and then come up to a little town. So I walked around it real quick. Well, walked around. I drove around it real quick. Walked up to the post office. Then headed back out and then lost signal. So I lost a few people that were watching. Lost them, and then got my stream back. So yeah. Now I'm leaving from where I was, chasing that storm down. There's some low clouds right here. Look kind of cool, just scud runners. The back end of it looks pretty cool because they're pretty low. Might be even worth taking this exit, turning around just so you can see it. I mean, why not? Might as well. Um, it just looks cool, but it's not. I don't think it's not doing anything. It's just the back end of it, the little cell that was pushing through. But looks like there's a bunch of trees on this exit, so I don't know if we'll be able to see anything. It is really cool looking though, which gives me an idea. Let's take this exit. We're just on the boring freeway, right? Highway, whatever you want to call it. I-44, boring, right? Let's just go for a drive. Go for a drive a boot, as my fellow Canadians would say. The walkabouts, walkaboots. Go for a drive a boot. And we will go to this little town over here this way. I don't know if I've ever gone this way to get there. Should be really pretty drive. So, we got that. It's kind of out of the way, but it's still kind of heading back west a little bit. Somebody was wanting me to go west. I wonder who that was. See, I'm just full of it today. Full of it. I'm pretty sure that there's somebody that wanted me to go west. Oh no, that was never mind. That was the other crazy Canadian. Waynona, he was saying, hey, I should go west. Is that right? Pretty sure it was Wayne. I don't think it was you, Michael. Anyway, so hey, why not go for a little drive? A more scenic drive. Heading back towards the ranch. Not so ranch. Might as well. Passed over full railroad, right? I want to say this route, there's one of the money trains, as I call them, the double deckers. Long time ago, assuming, say long, many years ago, pretty sure it was when I was working for Union Pacific. That's what they called it. Was the money train. Because obviously it has a bunch of cars with a bunch of stuff on it. And they're usually super long. So they call it the money train. Pretty sure that track goes along kind of close to this road at some point. I think I've maybe been down this road one time, but it's been a while. So I figured why not just go down this little more pretty. Oh, here's a little airport. I think it's really public access airport. It says municipal airport, so I guess it's public. Go check it out. Why not? Oh wait, no, what is it? That's it. City of Mount Vernon, honoring tradition, embracing the future. Municipal airport. What? They got a skydive sign on the side of their building? What the heck? There's actually a field here. They might just hang out here. Might be I think a guy flies into this airport maybe daily. Because I see an airplane parked out here when I drive to Springfield every couple of weeks. So I would almost be willing to bet that it's probably his vehicle. Doesn't look like much going on here
'Cause I think the plane's actually parked right here where I'm turning around. Hmm. Well, that's exciting. So I'm pretty sure that's probably his little vehicle to take him to work or something. Flies in here. Just a little teeny tiny little airport. I was shocked that I'd never noticed the sign that says municipal airport. That's pretty surprising. It used to be Skydive, Missouri. They took the letters and stuff off or let them fade anyway and never repainted them. I wonder if they actually skydive out of here still. Doubt it. But I don't know if y'all heard about the skydive crash that was not very far from here that killed 12 people. That off that how do you say that with YouTube? I don't know. I forget the term you're supposed to use. Undeaded. 12 people. It's so cheesy. Like, why can't you just say the word? Like, it's- especially if you have your setting as to no kids, no children, or whatever. You should be able to. I mean, you say any other word, but you can't say that word. It's dumb. Anyway, uh, but yeah, that Butler, I believe it's called Butler, Missouri, Butler Airport. It's north of here, a little ways, maybe an hour or so. Probably a little more than an hour. Yeah. So, oh, it's the baby cows. Monette is 11. Fancy that. 11 this way. Both of those towns, excuse me. So, think if you go straight, I believe it just takes you up to an entrance to the freeway, highway. So I was going a little detour right here. See some more countryside before the sun sets. Guess we still got about 1 more hour until it actually does that. Granted, it's cloudy, so might get dark. That's probably about how long it'll take me to get back to the house. Anyway, um, sitting here burning fuel. Why not? But super pretty. I don't know if you can see that field that was off to the left as I was making that turn. It's pretty stuff. And this is going to take us into the town of Monette. Cool barn that we just passed right there. I figured go on a little detour and check out the countryside. Rather than going down the boring interstate. Some nice farms right around here. Really cool tractor. It's like they still use it, but it's been definitely been refurbished at some point. Still really, or it's really bright red. Yeah, I think I've only been this way one time, maybe twice, but for work. It's definitely taken me away from where where I needed to be going. I didn't remember it going straight south like this. I need to go straight west. But it's all for the love of my YouTube people. There's still one really cool cloud over there to the north, but or to the east. I'm sorry, to the east. But still just pretty small. Okay, what's going on? There's a little, see the little ball thing up on the wire. I wonder if they have that probably for helicopter purposes. Somebody has to come in here and land. And see, there's maybe a little airstrip possibly on the other side. Couldn't tell. Cool old cars right there. Check that out. Here, no, behind me. Check those out. Nice. That one's for sale. Should buy it. We should get a bunch of, well, I can't say super chats because I don't have super chats. We should get a bunch of donations. There we go. That's the word. Bunch of donations for me to come back here and buy that car. Oh, and I lost the only person I had in chat. Oh, I'm just messing. Sure, the big people can talk about getting money from everybody, but the little guys that really need it, they bring it up and everybody bails. No, we cannot make donations to the little guys. Only the big people need money because yeah, because that's why. Gotta keep them running. I mean, I'm just kidding, of course, but I I donate plenty to a couple of for myself. I'll, oh crap! It's turning Tuesday. I completely forgot. Oh, no wonder Highback wasn't in my chat. Oh boy. I need to pull over and go on his chat. He's probably already done now though. Maybe not. Cause he's gonna turn, it takes him like an hour and a half or so to turn something and go. Dang it. Hey, why didn't y'all say something? Huh? You should have said something. Didn't. You just let me not go on to my guy's page and stuff. So I'm gonna end. Freak. I did all that just to. And it's getting dark anyway, so screw it. All right. Well, I'm gonna bounce off of here, and we say what? We say out for a rip. Out for a rip. I was going out for a rip. Hey, that's a good term. I like that. Out for a rip. Well, you showed up at the wrong time. 5 Scody. You can go back and check out my check out the stream and everything. I'm gonna end the stream and actually go to Highback's page. Hopefully he's still on there. Go to his Turning Tuesdays. Hybiak, it's Hybiak. HYBIAK Heritage. And I can't remember if it's woodworking or not, but it's Hybiak Heritage. He does Turning Tuesdays, and my freaking mind, I just completely forgot about it. Um, so yeah, no, just yeah, thanks. I go try and chase storms down all the time and go on random drives or rips, as the guy says up there from Canada. Go on rips and just different things. I need to do I'm gonna do 100 sub giveaway. I just got past 100 subs not very long ago, and said that I would do 100 sub giveaway, so I'm gonna do that at some point. Um, so yeah, thanks for stopping in. Thanks for subbing. Go back and check out this one wasn't as exciting as the last ones I've done. So I say go back and check this one out. It, I was driving through some rain. That was kind of not really exciting because you probably couldn't, I don't think you could hear me. And the camera wasn't focusing very well because of all the rain hitting the windshield. So, but I did go through a little town. That was kind of cool when I walked up to the post office and whatnot. So looked at the little fire station. So that part of it was pretty cool. It was right before my signal went out and pretty much started the stream again. But my previous lives and videos, check them out. There's a couple of pretty good ones, and um, one of them I was right on the edge, I think, of a tornado. So I've got a couple of different lives and videos on that. You can see a bunch of lightning coming up before the tornado hits, but I was in my car and it was super windy. But yeah, check those out and got more stuff. But anyway, yeah. Thanks for stopping in. I'm gonna go to Hyback. It's HYBIAK. Heritage. Hyback Heritage. And he's got a giveaway for a pen, a wood pen. So he turns it right there live, and then whoever goes onto his chat, he'll put their name down, and he does a spin, and then whoever wins it, he mails it out to you. So go check that out. I'm gonna go do that right now. Toodles.